Hi everybody, this is Alex. Alex here is in the middle stages of heart failure. And how you can kind of tell this is because you can kind of see how her breathing is. Where it's kind of labored but still there. When they start getting to this kind of stage, it's probably best not to be picking them up very well because it can send them almost directly into heart failure, depending on the hamster, where any little bit of stress, whether it's waking them up or otherwise, can send them almost into direct heart failure. And once again, how you can tell, especially, is the way that they breathe. It becomes almost like a labored huff is how I can kind of describe it. Obviously, if they're coughing or sneezing, it's not heart failure. That would probably be pneumonia. But if they don't have any coughing, sneezing, or any other kinds of signs of pneumonia, chances are it's probably heart failure like this. When it comes to things like this, it can go anywhere between a couple days to almost a month-ish is what Ginger ended up going. She actually was about a month and a half before her heart finally gave out. And Alex, her beginnings started about a week ago, so we're on week 2 now of her very heavy labored breathing. During this stage, they can tend to start eating less, drinking less, choosing not to run in their wheel. For those that tend to run in their wheel, chances are they'll probably die even sooner due to stress on their heart. And she has already stopped running on her wheel and no longer wants to. She becomes kind of tipsy sort of deal, where when she walks she's kind of wobbling a little bit, which is another typical sign. But like I said, the biggest sign, obviously, especially when she moves, is how her breathing kind of becomes almost labored. For the most part, if you have a young hamster, especially that doesn't have this, you'll see the difference between this kind of breathing and the breathing of a younger hamster that doesn't have it, or even just a hamster that doesn't have it. Because you can normally, especially when they sleep, you can only see like a slight amount of movement, and it's not like a labored huff. It's how, like I said, how I like to kind of freeze it, because you can see how it kind of goes almost like a labored breathing, almost like when they're actually pregnant and such. But obviously, she's 3 years old. That's not the case. So, but if your hamster starts showing things like this, chances are they could be either in the middle stages of heart failure or getting near the end, depending on how active they are. Like I said, other signs would be they're kind of wobbly, they tend to not want to eat or drink, they tend to sleep a lot more, they don't run in their wheels a lot of times. They're nocturnal animals, so you'd notice this the most at night. So, but yeah, that's going to be the end of this video for now. Toodles, everybody.